What up, everybody? Lomed Beats IG. Check it out. Uh, what I forgot to mention in my first video that I made, absolutely essential. All right, and number one, record collecting. Now, this is really important to me because beatmaker second, record collector first. Uh, Records are a huge part of my life. They mean a lot to me. I'm one of those people who is like, oh, I can look to a record and know exactly what point in my life that was and where I got it and who I got it from. And I'm one of those dorks that just catalogs and, is on Discogs all the time. So records are absolutely crucial in my beat making process. Now, what I do is not what everybody does. You can be a beat maker and you don't have to have records. I am a firm believer that listening to a lot of music and the sound that a record has is incredibly important. That's my personal opinion. It's not everybody's. Not everybody shares that opinion, of course. Some people will argue until they're blue in the face that wave files, lossless FLAC FLAC files are the end-all be-all. I don't see it that way. The hum and the distortion of vinyl is my personal just nirvana, essentially. So when it comes to making beats, record collection, absolutely essential. Second thing, I have been DJing since about 2001. I got my first set of turntables in 2001. I've been listening to hip-hop my entire life. Run DMC, Together Forever was my first cassette tape. One of my first cassette tapes, I guess. Vanilla Ice was my first cassette tape. But anyway, yeah, so first real cassette tape that we're counting here is Together Forever, Run DMC. And since then, I've been getting into a lot of different stuff, underground stuff. I stopped really listening to the mainstream hip hop around the time that No Limit came out with Make 'Em Say and Master P and all that. And that, to me, in my opinion, is just the turning point for the downward spiral of commercial hip hop. A lot of people call it rap instead of hip hop because hip hop is the lifestyle, rap is what you do. So, beat making to me is all about digging for that stuff that is just ingrained in me from when I was a kid with the hip hop, but also with my dad's music that I constantly listened to: jazz, funk, soul, psych, prog, all of these very cerebral kind of musics that really talk to me, and I think to a lot of people, and that's why people who make beat samplers, Madlib, Dilla, Ninth Wonder, why all those guys like that type of music, especially like the prog and the psych, is because it's very cerebral, like jazz. It is very free flowing, and it's kind of a way to think about music rather than just feel it. And that's the cool thing about making beats, is because you make the beat, the drums, you feel the drums, but you listen to the samples and the music and the lyrics. And that's why, part of the reason why I love it, love hip hop. So anyway, record collection, having a good knowledge of music. And third, you've got to have a good ear. Having a good ear is better. It's the ear, not the gear. That's what they say. And having a good ear is absolutely important. Knowing where things go, knowing where to put things, knowing what little, ooh, kind of things like Dilla did when he did his stuff. It was just knowing where all that stuff can go, and in a way that people enjoy it is a big, big thing. I know I only have like 1,700 followers on Instagram. I don't care. I'm glad people liking what I do. I like... I know it's not an astronomical number, but it means a lot to me because that means that people are listening to my music and they're hearing it. And I'm glad that people can enjoy the things that I do and the thing that I love. And, record collecting and listening to music and having a good ear are all crucial parts of the beat making process. And you gotta have those things before you start making beats. So anyway, that's my kind of little advice, my 2 cents, my thinking. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.